Alright, in this video I'm going to talk about adding effects to a layer. Now, in this case I'm using a text layer. It doesn't have to be a text layer. It could be anything. It could be like the dodge and burn in here. It could just be a flat color if you wanted to. Anything you want to do. It doesn't have to be flat color. Whatever it is, you can add effects to it. So here it is. I'm going to make my own new layer of text. Comedy up. Well, community. I don't know. That's what we're making. So here's this word community. I can actually take these effects from right here and I can click and drag them up to this other thing after I complete the transaction. And that is called a layer style. Alright? If I right click and say copy layer style, I can actually throw those onto any other layer that I want by pasting that layer style onto somebody else. Alright? I will turn on those effects and you can kind of see what they are. So in this case I had gone to effects, and I'm going to delete them for right now. Clear layer style. Go to effects down here right at the bottom of your layers palette. I'm going to go to bevel and emboss and at least bring up the layer style palette or options here. So bevel and emboss, I can increase or decrease that. I like where it is right now. I'm going to add a stroke to the outside. That stroke's a little too thick. That's the bevel and emboss, going to be in the stroke itself. Reduce it slightly. And I'm going to go to outer glow. I like outer glow a lot. It is a good way to kind of separate things too. If they're the same color against the background, it's easy to kind of separate them. Change my spread a little bit to soften it. And I use this a lot. I set my blending mode to normal. Usually it's set to multiply. And it multiplies against the whatever is below it. And it default is white. But you can change that color to whatever you want it to be. I think yellow looks great. On this, and press OK. There's a ton of different effects you can use. You can turn them on and off at will. That is the very useful thing about using layer styles and the effects.